Yo, what's good, everybody? This is Mr. Composition, the MC that writes fiction, and this is another leak spoilers for Black Clover. This time is for chapter 274. So the leaks literally just came out a couple of hours ago, and if you read chapter 273, it is ridiculous. The war is about to go down. So looking at these leaks so far, there's 2 leaks that are out. Overall, it's supposed to be 17 pages. Shit's about to go down. Like, we see going from the beginning, we find out the other people that are in the invasion. So we do have an appearance from Valtos, Sally, and a weird looking dude, Rades, and also Ralph and Makusa are part of the evasion team as well. I did see Mereoleona on there, and that might be who they actually meant to put on there. But oh man, so we're gonna break this down. What we see on here, this is too dope. So these aren't translated yet, but based on the fan translation, this is pretty much what we're seeing. So the title itself is called Outbreak of War. So before we get into this, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Drop a comment. Who is your favorite character in this war invasion? Let's go ahead and get into it. So Nacht goes and tells everybody that Asta still needs more time. Like I said before, Sally, Valtos, Rades, Ralph, and Makusa are also part of the invasion team. The Spade resistance members are also involved with the invasion team, and it looks like that's where Mereoleona is actually leading. And so Nacht has been in contact with Ralph and the resistance members, so that was something that was now clarified, because a lot of people was just all like, well, how did Ralph get through? Did Nacht already know about Ralph? The thing about Nacht is that he's been literally peeping everybody. This dude is like a master strategist, just in the shadows peeping everybody. So we're gonna see how much that plays out. Also, the Spade unleashes the demon from chapter 273 that we saw inside the ice. Now apparently this demon is a demon god from an old legend. Now that's interesting because, like I said before in previous videos, it looks like literally the demon that Licht had turned into the 500 years ago. So I don't know if they were able, this whole series we've been seeing things when it comes to scientific experiments. We've been seeing things when it comes to them taking DNA and recreating it, so it's not far-fetched. So what else do we see? So the Zenon is watching what's happening through the monitors. Zenon, the Advent of the Qliphoth ceremony begins. Mereoleona comes in and hits the demon. End of chapter. Mereoleona is a freaking G. I already know from the elf arc that she was sitting up there going 5 against 1, the newly reincarnated elves, like a G. And yeah, so that's just the fan-made summary. So we're actually gonna get into what we're seeing on the leaks now. Again, this is crazy because what we're seeing, they're all in black. Like I'm telling you, like all this stuff is correlated with the seasons of what's going on astrologically. And like I said, didn't I say there was gonna be some type of fire energy that's going on, because we're gonna be diving into Sagittarius season pretty soon. So, and also we're in Sagittarius season and we're diving into Capricorn season. So again, looking at the colors, looking at the theme of this chapter and this volume, look, it's gonna be some crazy stuff. But okay, so looking at as far as the images themselves, we see Nacht. He's, it looks like he just walked in to let everybody know it's time to go. We see a panel with Nacht talking to Ferglion, and then we hit a panel with Charlotte and Jack. And then this was the crazy part. Like, we see Sally, Valtos, and Rades, and I think that this was a very smart move due to the fact that Sally is a scientist. You can't downplay as far as her skills when it comes to everything, even though before it was a little bit sick and twisted. But if anybody's gonna know as far as artificial bodies and different things like that, it's gonna be her. Then we have Rades, who literally brought them all back to life. They were literally murdered, and his spell brought them all back to life. And then we have Valtos that has spatial magic. So right now, that's gonna be perfect. And we don't know as far as their strength, because before, the main characters before struggled against them, like not like a super struggle, but they were able to maneuver through. They were the Eye of the Midnight Sun kind of like right hand people. And I think the parallels of what some theories are talking about, which is that the Dark Triad is going to be sacrificed in a similar fashion that they were used. Like, they were literally used and then just sacrificed. Like, Rades was just all like, yeah, bump that. And so now we get Nozel talking, and I believe this is either Ralph or the person Makusa. And then we get to, okay, so now Nacht opens like a shadow like door portal, and I'm pretty sure he's told everybody to get in. And so boom, you got that. And then we got the resistance right there. It looks like they got Seki over there, which is good, because if he was in a regular invasion, he would get burnt. But a lot of people was talking about how he may be arcane due to his bronze magic. Now, here's some interesting things, because we have to take into consideration just why, like, has Seki been here the whole time for comedic relief? And if so, that's perfectly fine. Like, this is a dark chapter. Like, stuff is super real right now. But I think that they Yuki Tabata may do something to make him a little bit more significant, which is cool. Like, people don't have to stay weak. That was one of the things that Ferglion had said at the beginning when it was when he was talking to Noel, and he's just all like, being weak isn't the issue, but staying weak is, basically. So it's just like, looking at that, we see Nacht in them, he's ahead of the game. Then we see Langris, and which is cool, because we just seen, because everybody was just like, did Langris leave the Golden Dawn? But we found out he wanted to kind of leave as like this redemption thing, and step down. So we seen the fight in the anime between and Langris. Won, so that's how he became vice captain. Langris didn't get kicked out. He was like trying to, but William, talked to him. He's just all like, hey, when you come back, you're still part of this team. So then we get a scene where Nacht is talking to Ralph, and that may be as far as a flashback. And we get as far as whoever this dude is. He looks like he got slashed in the face. But yeah, we see them talking in the Spade Kingdom. We see the demon has been freaking unleashed on the people in the Spade Kingdom. They do not care. And then in the other set of leaks, we have yeah, Zenon looking through everything through the monitor, seeing as far as the people scared, like this big ass demon's running about. And so then we have Frigolion and Nozel, Nacht, having this smile, and it looks like he may be sending people there. And then we see the freaking demon in the snow coming out. This freaking thing is huge. It's not even fair. But yeah, then we get Mereoleona coming through with a super punch to the face. Yo, this freaking demon is the size of, like, bigger than a freaking stadium, and if she comes with a freaking fist and punch it in the face. Now, one of the things that I want to put a spotlight on is the actual power of this particular demon. My theory is this demon isn't even fully, like back when they were saying that, Lick's soul was inside the body, but it wasn't fully awakened yet, so it wasn't using its full power, even though he was wiping the floor with everybody. But still, I don't think that this demon is fully awake yet. Not to take anything away from Mereoleona, because we all know that she's freaking powerful, like that she can rival, the Wizard King type of stuff. But this just seems, of course this is just the beginning of, the invasion and everything like that, but either the demon is just kind of taking it, or I don't think that it was fully awakened yet, or it could be that this is a kind of front, because of course this isn't going to be the strongest demon, so I mean it would make sense that the first demon that they encounter is weak, but I think that this is a super front. You know how Yuki Tabata likes to do, leaving everybody with the super tease. So you want to end the chapter with this galactic punch. But looking at the leaks, y'all, it's going into super G territory, y'all. Like, this is going to be, I'm trying to see at what point does Asta come in, out of nowhere. And looking at the official chapter release, as far as chapter 273, we got to see a little tease of the new form. But like the way that it looks, if y'all have been keeping up with me, I've been saying Dark Knight Nacht, because of just that particular armor and stuff that he had. So when looking at Asta, it looks like he may have a type of like armor, so we won't know until he actually comes through, but he may have something that looks similar to Nacht's setup as far as when he was able to fuse with his demon. So we'll see, or we might see Dark Knight Asta coming through. So that would be super dope in general. But other than that, y'all, this is just the leaks. Again, take it with a grain of salt. We will see as far as the exact wordings when the official chapter comes out on Sunday. But other than that, what is y'all's thoughts on this chapter? Are y'all like seeing, of course, Mereoleona? She's a freaking G. But just seeing as far as everybody else in the invasion team, that's been super dope. But other than that, leave a comment. Who is y'all's favorite on the invasion team? What do y'all think about this particular chapter? And make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. It does help this video get noticed. And yeah, we got more for y'all. Again, if y'all like videos like this, let me know, and we'll do the official reviews when the chapter officially comes out. But this is Mr. Composition MC that writes fiction. Hit that description section. Make sure got some goodies for y'all. New t-shirts, new hoodies. I actually, for Black Friday, just dropped 2 new hoodies, some t-shirts, and some long sleeves. So make sure to stop by, check those out, and we will holler at y'all later. Peace.